Oh yeah, 3,000 frames.
In actual fact, we have nothing to worry about. According to our research, the next emission will not occur for at least 2 months, 4 days, and 7 hours. Its intensity will be 3 on the Bergman scale, which is 2.13.
Without going into detail, I must say I have never seen anything like this before. The encephalogram suggests serious damage to the nervous system, but the other indicators couldn't be better. It's astounding.
Perhaps it has something to do with the emission.
Most certainly, although so far I've been utterly unable to formulate a rational explanation for this abnormality.
Look, it's letting up. You're awake. That's good. Welcome back to the world of the living, Stalker. How are you feeling? Do you remember what happened to you?
Okay, I remember leading an expedition through the swamps. A bunch of scientists, then the emission. That's it. Where am I? Is this heaven? Then why does it look so much like the zone?
In the joking mood, eh? That bodes well for your recovery. I'm Lebedev, the group leader, and I'm responsible for everyone here. That includes you, for as long as you're here. We call ourselves Clear Sky, and you are in our base right now. We picked you up in the swamps after the emission.
Oh, I guess I got lucky then.
Lucky? I doubt it. The facts are these. You survived the emission. That's the first thing I still can't explain. The second thing is that our patrol found you in the swamps, which are essentially endless quicksand. And thirdly, you nearly got torn into shreds by a pack of pseudo-dogs. But our boys got you out just in time. Such a chain of events tells me it's more than just luck. Anyway, I need to finish what I'm doing. So let's continue this conversation later.
Well, I always wanted to try out Clear Sky, so, you know, we are gonna try it out. Vanilla, by the way. Not that the first playthrough should be anything but. I know Clear Sky is a lot more graphically intensive than the other two games. Or at least they wanted it to be. That's why Call of Burpee it got so scaled down. A lot of people were complaining they were struggling to run Clear Sky, so I'm gonna give it a try. It looks pretty good. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here.
Look who we got visiting our swamps. You sure are a whiff of fresh air. Hello, Mark. You became quite a legend while you were out of it. Even you wouldn't believe some of the rumors I've heard. Anyways, here's a drink on the house for a lucky son of a gun. It should help you relax and tell me about your adventures. Because I'm just dying of curiosity.
There's not much to tell. I was leading... Damn, you know, you ever just have some fucking cookies? There's not much to tell. I was leading a group of scientists through the swamps when an emission hit. I remember nothing after that. I regained my consciousness here, so... Now you tell me what happened.
Well then, you drink and I'll tell you about this place. It used to be pretty quiet here. We had the paths worked out, the right places explored, and the approach covered. Of course, the swamps ain't exactly spring break material, but it wasn't too bad either. Yeah, it wasn't too bad until the last emission, the biggest we've ever seen. These days our boys pray both to God and the devil before going out of the base. Because getting back alive is a miracle in its own right. But we're managing to hold it together, because our guys ain't here for loot. They're fighting for a cause.
How did you end up here?
I was collecting bottles one after another and they led me here. I'm kidding, man. Truth is, there was no place for me in that other world. He didn't want me. In the end, I came here. First to the zone, and then to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. The guys here are alright, and I'm needed here. They come back here after a mission, I pour them a drink, tell a few dirty jokes, and my job is done. Simple, but effective. By the way, they call me Cole around here.
About this place. Would you give me a clue as to where we are?
In our base. As you can see, it's a small, sinking farmstead in the middle of romantic, endless swamps. I couldn't tell you where it is exactly, but it's the last place in the zone where you can meet real people. Guys who won't screw you, stab you in the back or let you bleed to death to save a med kit.
I'm no stranger to the zone, yet I've never heard about S.T.A.L.K.E.R. How do things work here?
You know why you've never heard of it? Because too many people want to know about it, and the fewer that do, the better. Lebedev is our leader. The man is a rock if ever I've seen one. He's the glue that holds our whole group together. Then there's Binpolev, Professor Binpolev. He's like a walking encyclopedia and a calculator in one. Knows more about the zone than... well, anyway. Our technician's called Gray. He can make you a rifle out of an empty can with ammo to boot. He could use some spares, but apart from that. And finally we have Suslov. He's a trader, but he ain't like the others of his trade. He won't try to rip you off or screw you.
Cole,
He knows what stalkers go through to get the loot, and
I
he
need to
respects
see
that.
it.
Well, brother, if Lebedev says he needs to see you, that ain't up for a discussion. Go on, I'll catch you later. Well, next time you're at the swamps, don't be a stranger.
I gotta say, I'm interested to see where it turns out, because the way I've heard it is that in Clear Sky, it's a year before. It's a prequel to Shadow of Chernobyl. So we're gonna let's just see how that turns out. Where is he?
Got some fresh air? You look better, that's for sure. Let me fill you in on the situation. You're in the Clear Sky base. Don't try to remember who we are. You've never heard of us, and there's a very good reason for that. Our mission is to research the zone. We believe that the zone must be studied and understood so that humanity knows what it is facing here. Understanding is the key to coexisting with the zone. Because if you think about it, The zone is the most wondrous phenomenon humanity has been confronted with in its entire history.
Why are you hiding?
As I said, we are researchers. We are trying to figure out the nature of the zone, determine the reasons which caused it to appear, and formulate the rules that govern its existence. We are not consumed by a quest for money. We don't seek fields of artifacts, and we're not interested in turf wars with other factions. That is why we're hiding here in the swamps and concentrating on our research. Our forte is not combat, but knowledge. Knowledge of the zone, accumulated over years of research. We know more about it than stalkers and the government combined. And our research was finally shaping up into a sound, coherent picture until the massive emission a few days ago.
What was so peculiar about it? We've had emissions before.
No, that emission was incredibly powerful. It was on a level of its own. It was like a hurricane that swept the whole zone, changing it. Everything is different. The well-known and relatively safe areas have become highly radioactive and full of anomalies. But now, you can access parts of the zone that have been unreachable for years. Even the most hardened stalkers don't know what awaits them on their favorite path. The other thing that changed is people, and that became evident right away. The emission destroyed the fragile balance between factions, and they're now warring for territory. In other words, many strange things have happened, and I don't yet fully understand the scale of these changes. It's only been a few days since the emission. If you ask me, the strangest thing of all is that you managed to survive it.
If I knew how I survived, I'd tell you in a second, but I don't remember anything.
I see. How can I help you?
I'd better leave. I'm pretty beat up, but I can still walk and hold a gun. How do I get out of here?
Getting out of here isn't easy, not by a long shot. The swamps are a real maze of reeds and radioactive quicksand, swarming with terrible monsters and human scum. And I don't know which is worse. Only a guide can lead you safely out of here. We only have a handful of them. Guys I would trust with my life without a second thought. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. Because if I let you go, our presence here might not stay a secret for long.
What are you trying to say?
We are having a very tough time here recently. The emission reduced the number of anomalies in the swamps, which made the area easily accessible for bandits and other vermin. There are so many of them, they'll be setting up camp in our base soon if we don't do something about it. The problem is that we're not really the fighting type, so we've been steadily losing ground. But you, one look at you, tells me you're a pro in that sort of thing.
This is the second outpost. We're
Your
under attack. I
experience
repeat,
can save
we're
the
under
lives
attack.
of
Help!
many of my... That's enough chit-chat. There's been another attack on our outpost. Help us fight it off. If it makes any difference, some of the boys who saved you are there right now. You still remember how to survive in the zone?
I remember bits and pieces.
Great. Get over to the trader and he'll fit you out with some basic equipment. After that, head straight to the outpost. Once you're outside the base, listen to my advice. I'll try to guide you along.
Okay.
Trader, a fighter is on his way to you. Issue him with all the equipment he'll need for the mission.
Roger that. Visitor? I'll be right there. At last. Here, take this basic equipment kit. It's designed specifically for patrol missions.
Thanks. Hey, is it always this stressful here?
I've been ordered to issue you some equipment. There's no time for questions. The boys need you now.
Yeah, I'm gone.
You have my full attention.
So are you ready to go to the outpost? I'm ready. Alrighty, I'll blindfold you until we get there. You understand, I'm sure. We must keep the route secret. Right.
Mark, there are anomalies ahead. Be careful. Remember, don't move until you've thrown a bolt in front of you. Oh, by the way, you can sometimes find artifacts in anomalies. close enough, your detector will indicate the location of the artifact, and then you just pick it up easy as pie. Keep in mind that your current detector isn't exactly top of the line. It only shows the distance to the artifact.
Run for the tower! The monsters can't get you there! You're right on time, bro. I'm real low on ammo, so let's make the best of it together.
Wonder what that is over there. Looks like some gas anomaly.
Attention all fighters. An emission is approaching. Get to cover now.
How would you like me to do that?
You survived the emission again. I'm not even that surprised. Our boys picked you up not far from the tower when things calmed down a bit. You know, Bien Polev was right. You defy scientific explanation. He believes that you acquired some, let's say, unusual abilities, which help you survive anomalous activity that would literally tear anyone else down to atoms. Also, it looks like something is increasing your body's performance in several areas, to the point where our monitoring equipment goes off the scale. Wait. Don't get too excited. There's always a fly in the ointment. Every emission harms your nervous system, and if this continues, you will die.
Okay, what performance is being increased is my question. You know, like what specifically? Why do emissions occur this often?
A normal emission is the release of energy accumulated in the zone. A discharge, if you like. But what's happening now is completely different. In my opinion, the increasing regularity of these emissions is the zone's response to some sort of serious threat, akin to the response provided by a human immune system. It is difficult to rationally explain coexistence between humans and the zone. The zone tolerates us in some areas and forbids us from going to others. Whatever is beyond the scorcher and further towards the center of the zone is taboo, a place where stalkers are not supposed to set foot. I think that recent events in the zone are related to the fact that someone broke that taboo and made it past the brain scorcher.
Someone got past the scorcher. What risks does this pose for the zone?
It's hard to say. To answer that question, I would need to know what's in the center of the zone. Some say the monolith, others say the wish granter. The more unpretentious ones dream about fields of rare artifacts. I was at the power plant myself, a young specialist at the time, but I don't know what's there now. What I can say is that the scorcher appeared for a reason. It prevents the center of the zone from being reached. People cannot go beyond the brain scorcher.
Is there a real way to pass the scorcher, even a theoretical chance?
I didn't think so until the large emission. Hell, nobody thought so. However, if you consider the emissions to be a defensive reaction, then the answer is obvious. Someone made it through the scorcher, and the emission was the zone's response. And since the emissions haven't stopped, whoever it was must still be alive. The zone is trying to get them, and it's killing everything that's alive in the process.
What is the danger of such frequent emissions?
I know a lot about the zone, but I can't share everything with you. You'll just have to trust me on some things. A system, any system, needs to be in equilibrium. The zone is unstable right now, and this instability is increasing. If the constant emissions aren't stopped, the zone will become so unstable that a new disaster will occur. Which brings us to what S.T.A.L.K.E.R is doing. We're trying to prevent that disaster.
Prevent the disaster. You're not even strong enough to fight off bandits.
You're right. But we do know how to prevent a disaster and stop the emissions. And that means something.
Lots of confidence you got there, so what's the plan?
We have to find out who was in the center of the zone and stop them at any price.
And why are you telling me this of all people?
There's a strange connection between you and the zone. On the one hand, every new emission gradually kills you. On the other hand, you survive in situations where others don't stand a chance. My gut feeling tells me that your abilities, your gift, your curse, call it what you will, they mean you can get through places that others wouldn't even dream of. And at the moment, we need to act very quickly.
Not sure I want to jump right into the thick of things. Why do I have to take part in this?
I knew you'd ask that. The answer is simple. If the emissions aren't stopped, your nervous system will burn out and you'll die. Help us and you'll save yourself. Now this may sound like a line from a corny movie, but you really don't have a choice.
Looks like my options are pretty limited.
Unfortunately, yes. So, will you help us?
You know, it's really tempting to click no, but I'm gonna say yes.
Then listen carefully. We have made use of all our contacts and connections in the zone. As a result, we know that a certain stalker at the cordon was asking Sidorovich about some very strange components. That's all we have for the moment. But it's a lead.
That'll be fine. How do I reach the cordon?
Through the swamps, of course, how else? But remember what I said. After the emission, a whole army of all kinds of scum turned up in the area. Now they control almost everything. We are under siege, and I'm not exaggerating one bit. So before we can help you get to the cordon, we have to regain control of the swamps. And with your help, I think we should be able to do it.
Understood. Wait a minute, reaching the Great Swamps is easy, our guides will lead you out, but if you want to actually survive there, you need to learn about the current tactical situation, and your PDA's new features, so if you're curious about any of that, just ask. What must be done to gain control over the swamps? Reduce the enemy's numbers, or to put it simply, shoot down as many as possible of those who are shooting at us. If we don't, our fighters will have no chance of securing the swamps. What are you doing here? Trying to get some rest, assembling pieces of information the guides bring me, consulting our valiant leader. You see, we guides are S.T.A.L.K.E.R's eyes and ears at the swamps. What's the tactical situation like? In a word, shit. Into deep shit. Our fighters can hardly hold the great swamps. We're being constantly pushed back by bandits and monsters. The enemy simply outnumbers us. What can you offer me? The loot you'll find in the black backpack under the boulders is now yours. Let's consider this transaction settled. How much is that going to send me back? 200. I'm not interested. Tell me about my PDA's new features.
Your main guide is the objective section. Your main objective is displayed here, together with a selected additional objective. There can be several additional objectives which you can cycle through using these buttons. Most objectives are also displayed on the map, with the exception of rare occasions when your objectives cannot be located. We will need your help with not only destroying the enemy, but also capturing key positions. In these situations, our fighters will be grateful if you provide covering fire as they capture a position. By the way, don't ignore calls for help. Our boys' lives could be at stake. Hovering over a mark on the map will display additional information. In addition to your objectives, friendly units and identified enemies will also be displayed on the map. Okay, as I'm sure you understand, our main objective is to establish control over the swamps. and that means a war against the aggressor. This section allows you to access tactical information about combat operations at any time. Information about your current faction is displayed on the left. Right now, that's us. Clear sky. Information about the main enemy is displayed on the right. This shows our approximate combat strength. This shows how many fighters we have. And this is our equipment supply. Similar indicators are also shown for our enemy. Finally, this field allows you to see the current strategic mission as well as tactical objectives that must be achieved in order to complete the strategic mission. Completed strategic missions will be displayed at the bottom. The last tab allows you to view your current relations with all factions, as well as each faction's combat strength. Your personal stats are also displayed here. That's pretty much it.
Alrighty, bye. Okay. Well, I heard about the faction wars. That's gonna be interesting. Capture pump station, defend fishing hamlet. Okay. What do we do first? These renegades? Renegades. And their target is, I'm assuming this is the fishing hamlet. Okay.
You're with us again? What? Oh, welcome, guest from foreign lands. What come you with? A bursting purse? Prized exotic wonders?
Neither, unfortunately. I got hit by an emission and barely survived. Totally empty now. The emission seems to have scattered all my goodies all over the swamps.
Yeah, I heard your story. I reckon the main thing is that you're still alive. Stuff is easy enough to replace, as long as the zone is kind to you. So, we gonna trade, or you got some questions for me?
Yeah, even at the swamps in a hush-hush joint like this one, there is a place for a trader. What do you know?
That's the sort of people we are. You can't buy an extra 15 minutes of life, or a spare store from death. But us traders are needed everywhere, even in the zone, even in the swamps, and even underground. It's an illusion that the zone is under lock and key, and the army has all the ways in and out sealed. I mean, think about it. Nowadays, artifacts and rare specimens from the zone can be found all over the world. And your fellow stalkers never have a shortage of canned meat, vodka, ammo, or equipment. Somebody's got to be responsible for all that, right? Well, that's where we come in. In this place, it ain't like selling bootleg CDs on the outside with the cops up your ass every damn day. Around here, the situation is very simple. The outside world has an interest in the zone and vice versa. But it's officially forbidden, prohibited, and all that bullshit. That's what we're here for. We make sure all those interests are satisfied and everybody's happy. There's a joke among traders that if someone points a gun at you, your best bet is to try to buy it off them.
I see, except it seems to me that your business isn't doing too well.
Let's not talk about it. You have no idea how tired I am of peddling these trinkets. There's a ton of ordinary artifacts out there, but the best tip is pass this place by. I haven't had a unique item in my store for ages.
Why the limited selection?
Who knows? Maybe stalkers have already found everything there is to find. Man, getting behind the Scorcher would be a dream. I heard you can get enough artifacts there to last you a lifetime. Provided your life doesn't end there and then. It's about time us traders joined forces and used our connections to find a way of getting past that thing.
You aren't the only ones looking in that direction.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, listen, I told you too much as it is. Time is money. So if you want to trade, go ahead. If not, I'll see you around.
You got something for me? Yeah, you helped us out good, buddy. Here's your reward. A flash drive with data on super light Kevlar body armor. Sorry, but there ain't nothing to reward you for
Good
yet,
luck to you.
alright? Wow, he has nothing. A hunting rifle is 400 rubles. This is 200. Jeez, how... What sort of economy is that, man? It's like $2. 3. Then again, this is the zone. Different story.
What you need, Stalker?
To leave. You know the rules, you'll go blindfolded, just don't let go of my shoulder and you'll be fine. Okay.
We're there, so you can take your blindfold off. Don't you try to follow me, it won't work anyway. If you want to come back to the base, find one of the guys at the fishing hamlet.
Eliminate the enemy at the control
Mark,
point.
it looks like you're at the Great Swamps now. Be extremely careful and don't try to
Oh.
be a hero. Check out your PDA. You should find the location of our squads there. I suggest you get yourself over to the fishing hamlet. That's where they are.
Wow, that is a great way to aim.
Damn you! Where on earth are you?
Put me on a pretty short timer there.
We can't hold on much longer! Hurry, help us!
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Quick! We're getting slaughtered here! I lost him. Wait, let me use this. With this. We'll smoke him out with this. He's gonna get a warm welcome now. Take this, you Nazi! Come by our base when you get a minute. We'll return the favor.
Oh, where are you guys going?
Be quiet!
Is there really a point to this after you just had a firefight not even like 3 minutes ago? We're on a bridge in the middle plane.
Keep on guard!
Great,
Stay
great
down and wait.
engine, by the way.
I think we got them all.
Wouldn't give it up for anything else.
Everyone spread out. Attack on my signal.
Shit's hiding.
Time to scream at the top of my lungs and then hide behind a rock. Oh, that was a great jump.
Take this, you Nazi! Take this, you Nazi!
Получи, скотина!
Oh, I'm gonna need that grenade.
What's up, Stalker?
So,
Yeah, let's go back.
Перекресток. И указатель читает. Направо аномалии и чертова медом помрет.
Visitor, want to trade? Drop in next time you're in our neck of the woods.
not leave me in it. Oh, okay, it's not bad.
You have my full attention.
So... We've got to go here? Or here? I guess I'll go wherever these guys are going, yeah. Well, if they're going to the pump station and this is the pump station, where are you going? Old church? I'll hang with you to the old church. Since these two guys are going up here, how are we doing? Almost even. Their squads, they have a lot more squads. We have 0 resources. Epic. Alright, let's go. Having the longer gun just makes me feel better. I think there's more power behind it.
Well done, men. We've reinforced our position in the swamps enough to give the renegades a real good kicking. Our next objective is their main base.
We only got one position. Well, maybe this here too. Capture the northeastern farm. Alright. Hey, if this target is a pump station, they're going here. That's a great. Alright.
Dude, let go of the brick.
What?
Did you want some?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Anyone going up there? Wonder what my reward
Are you
is.
taking a nap over there?
3,000 rubles.
Did you want something?
Okay. I really don't think I can one-man team it, but you know, might as well gear up, right?
What's up?
Возвращается опытный сталкер к своему джипу. Тут раз, рядом контролер ошивается.
Yeah, that condition ain't too bad.
Hello there. Want to trade? Have a safe trip.
Thank you. Oh yeah, time to spend more than half my money on munitions. That right there is a genuine stalker moment right there.
What you need, Stalker?
Yeah, if you don't come back to base, sell all your shit, and then immediately use half of it, or the majority of it if you're buying an outfit, then you're not playing right if you don't do that. Or you're just really good at keeping your hands on money. There's a stash there. Clear the road, pump station. Okay. Help the friendly squad get through. Alright. What is this? What? Okay, so we got the swamps, alright. We got the edge on them here. I think this is like overall strength. No, this is superiority, I guess. think I can hurry up and get that stash and meet up with him before they get to the machine yard. Probably. That's a really great skybox. I mean, check that out. Well, now that I'm looking at it, it kind of sucks, but if you're not actually directly looking at it, then it looks nice. It's a nice background, which I guess is what they're going for. Oh, that's epic. Does this only have one bullet in it too? I didn't. That's a great reference right there. If you don't get that reference, we're gonna have some issues. Oh no. Oh no. I think we're good. So we're gonna get these guys up here, alright. Actually, I don't think it'll matter.
Sit right where you are.
I mean, it's nice to see they have somewhat of a brain, but at the same time, they really don't.
That's it. Chill, fellas. Where are you little shits hiding? I think we got them all.
Oh, it was a mutant.
Scatter out in the chain. Be
Not-
at the ready.
Nothing like a good old,
There! They spotted us!
hard save, right?
The S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Here, catch a grenade.
Wait, did he just take both of those?
I lost it. Wait, let me use this. Grenade treatment.
It's like he's wearing an EXO or something. He's not even oh, it's getting real dark fast. It's like he's like 10 or 15 feet away.
They see us!
Take this, you Nazi.
I didn't think they would see us. Or, more importantly, hear us. The grenade indicator is a great touch. Haha. Yeah, sorry. I'm jumping the gun on there on that, pal. Uh-oh. Actually, I don't think that's enough to worry about. This is. Scale's going up, oh boy. Where are you guys going now? Oh, same spot?
Let's play.
Oh! How are you alive right now? Don't tell me you're still gonna go to the machine yard. You're losing that many people. I think that's his plan. I'm still kind of bleeding, I think. Who's we in this situation? Oh, well, I would take it. Gotta keep the bread. I don't like that. Oh, that's cool. Come on, my man.
You have my full attention.
Okay, we're doing a little better. Getting over them on squads a little. Resources, they still got full it's probably the machine yard. Machine yard's probably, yeah, look, you got three squads right there. That's gonna be a toughie. Oh yeah. I'm gonna meet up with the boys. Part 2. Oh, wait a second, I'm recovering, so maybe I'm not bleeding as much as I thought. It'd be great if I could hotkey bandages. Maybe you can. I don't think you can. The dials are interesting.
When will it stop? Boy, am I tired of these trips.
It looks like real clouds. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they are, but they also look PNG-y, and then you just add a little bit of smoke over it, or under it, I suppose. Still looks great, and with the contrast to this like dreary, really dreary looking swamp. Just I don't like it. If ever it called for a hard save, this would.
We'll have to fight out in the open.
I don't even think I killed anyone.
We'll smoke him out with this. I lost him. Wait, let me use this.
Yeah, shotgun ain't gonna do nothing at this range. Oh my Jesus. Okay, so I'm still doing a bit of damage here. Oh my god, how is he still going? Whoa! 2 shots right to the chest. He's a tank. Yeah, I'm in need of that bandage. Bread. Got a quick save for the bread.
Hiding!
We've captured the Renegade's lair. All we need to do now is take control of the paths to the swamps.
Okay. Oh, hold the point to help Rex. Oh my god, so many stashes. Whoa. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh no. What is that? Oh, maybe this is where I have to be? And maybe it's an important character or something? $300 bullet. 400. Really? Oh my. 300 for a bandage. Yeah, I'm sorry. Wait, did I shoot that guy before? I think I did. Okay, you must be help. Alright, well, help is here. Did I miss you? How did I miss you? It's you?
Все одно и то же. Только вернулись и снова куда-то гонят.
What do you want anyway?
To go to the base. It's nice that you can do that by point. I would not want to walk back to the hamlet just to get to the base.
Visitor? I'll be right there. Want to trade? Good luck to you.
Debating keeping that MP5. I think that's what that is, at least. Yeah. I'll keep it.
Поновее ничего нету.
What you need, Stalker?
Nope. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, more help is on the way too. All right.
Looks like our guys got lost. We gotta check it out and see what's up.
Oh,
Yeah, we're getting to it. Keep your guard. We're expecting an attack.
geez, one shot. Oh, I guess it was close.
Stay down. Wait.
Jeez, this thing is inaccurate.
I lost it. Wait, let me use this.
Let's play catch a grenade. The asshole dug in. Here, catch
Живи, сволочь!
We'll smoke him out with this. I lost him. Wait, let me use this.
Keep on guard. Where are you, little
Man, that
shit?
was some fine defensive action.
Well, I don't think they brought that many people, but I don't think any Clear Sky died, so yeah, we did pretty good in that aspect. Capture the approaches to the outside world. Okay. Okay. Alright. Easy guy. No, you're not.
So what is it that you need?
You don't have to sound so bothered, man. Hamlet. What is it that you need? Jesus. Consider it 2.0. What is this shit? I need real stuff. Oh, they're already there. That's great. I think there was one of his lines about dog food. Something about the loot being really bad. Dog.
What's up, Stalker?
I think it was dog food is better than this. Wow, wow, wow. So many guns. Yeah, it was something like that. Jeez, I haven't heard that line in forever. I don't know, I think they got it in the bag. Oh. Bread time. How we doing? I think they got it.
The swamps are now under our control. Good job, boys. You did it. All squads, dig in at key positions and wait for further instructions.
Task canceled. Capture the approved. Oh, okay. Is that it then? Okay. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. We have a pretty good. Oh, clear sky. I suppose it doesn't matter because we have a pretty good. We have some pretty good points to hold from, so. You could definitely. Oh, you could definitely hold the swamps. I think you're better. So we're gonna keep that.
You have my full attention.
Telecord him. Yeah, man, my props to you for helping out our boys. I even forgot what it feels like to walk the swamps in safety, or at least as safely as marshes on the fridges of the zone would allow. Anyway, let's get back to business, shall we go? Yep. You can do away with blindfolds this time, except in some quicksand. Dying is ever so much more fun with your eyes open. I'm just kidding. Keep your eyes peeled and remember the way across the swamps. Next time you have to make it on your own. Gotcha.
I haven't seen anyone come from the swamps in a long while. You've come out right next to the army outpost. There's only one thing a stalker can expect from the army, and that's a bullet. So I'd be careful if I were you.
Oh.
There's only one thing a stalker can expect from the army, and that's a bullet. So I'd be careful if I were you. You got away from the army.
I didn't.
I've got a feeling there's a reason for
I didn't even know there was a gap in that fence there. I thought you had to. I thought you had to. Get under the tree. The tree there. That's neat. Oh boy, this is nostalgic.
Nice to see you. So, shall we talk business?
Hello, Merc. Tell me, what brings you here?
They say Stalker was here recently looking for rare components. You remember him?
I see so many stalkers in here, it's a pain to remember them all. Any reason I should strain my brain for you?
What would help jog your memory?
Now we're talking business. I like that. Well, here's the thing. I've been here for a while. My business is up and running. I get different orders here and there, and people trust me. I have a problem with my last order, and the trouble is the client is very important, and the loot he's after is unique. Everything was going fine. Stalkers would get the loot from inside the zone, and the army boys were supposed to ensure they could get it through the cordon. Well, the two parties started bickering over something, and now the whole place has gone crazy. The result is the stalkers are fighting the military, and nobody's got a clue where the loot is. And that doesn't suit me at all, because the order needs to be completed. So, help me get the case with the loot, and I'll tell you all about your stalker and his components. Deal?
Yes, what exactly needs doing?
Visit the stalkers by the embankment. They've set up some sort of base there, and that's where they're holding the captive military commander, Kalevsky. I don't care what you do at that base. I don't care if those fruitcakes want to continue playing Robin Hood's merry men. All I want is that case and the loot that's inside it. For starters, try talking to Valerian, the stalker leader. Now let them know you're coming on my behalf.
Deal.
Don't just stand there, huh? Hey, Merc, I'm still waiting on that...
What do you got? Sunrise suit, bandit jacket, leather jacket. Oh, that's what I'm wearing. Couple grenades. Oh boy. Almost bankrupt there.
Hey, Merc, I'm still...
Yeah. Jesus. Okay, where's this case? Wait, the stalkers beyond the embankment, so the other side, right? Yeah. Okay. Seems simple enough. Oh boy, that's a whole lot.
Help me! The army's beating up on fellow stalkers! Soon it's gonna be too late! Help us!
Hey, I run fast.
Now will give me up for sure.
Hey, that's a neat animation right there. Got some new animations going.
Лови, скотина! Готов, сволочь! Держите меня с севера!
Nothing.
Go, quick. The trader put in a word for you.
I'm... Man, we've been waiting for you a long time. Go see the leader, Stat.
Howdy, Merc. We don't see too much of you at the cordon. What brings you here?
Sidorovich sent me here.
From Sidorovich, you say? So, you know about the commander too? Alright, I'll be straight with you. We used to cooperate with the army. They'd allow us to transport goods safely through the outpost and let us in on some useful information. We paid well for their services. But then we found out that jerk of a commander worked for both sides. He supplied the bandits with our whereabouts. Then he went and sold 2 of our guys as slaves at the garbage. That was the last straw.
And you attacked the military.
Yeah, I guess we got a little carried away. Can't figure out what to do now. We're holding the commander hostage, which is a kind of guarantee that the army's not going to bomb our asses back to the Stone Age with their choppers. We can't kill him, but we can't let him go either. This sly son of a bitch knows that we need him alive, and he's not caving in a damn inch. Trouble is, he's the only one who knows where the loot is hidden. If we don't deliver that loot to Sidorovich, he won't do business with us ever again. If we could only make this army bastard play by our rules, it would be a whole different ball game, believe me.
I'm gonna go have a chat with the commander. He might crack and tell me where the keys to the loot is. Alright, where's the guy?
What's so interesting, huh? Freaking idiots. What you staring at, ass-face?
It's funny seeing a military commander behind bars.
Laugh all you want. If you're here to find out where I hid the case with the loot, you're in for a disappointment. Go back to your beloved zone. My boys are gonna obliterate your pathetic posse soon enough. And as for your ringleader, we will hang him on the bridge so everyone can see what you get for messing with the military.
He's not my boss, I'm a mercenary.
Oh, really? And how much would you charge for your services? What if I ask you to help out my boys by taking out those snipers at the railroad embankment?
Too expensive for a rat like you.
Don't stop on your way out the door, and keep going till you hit an anomaly.
Oh, wow, what a guy. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work, but, you know, it was worth a shot.
So, did you learn anything useful?
He's a stubborn little asshole, doesn't say anything about the case. Instead, he goes on and on about his buddies, saying they won't give up on him and will definitely come
Of course they'll save him. The rat bastard owes them a whole bunch of dough. He ran their operations on his own and stashed the cash away somewhere. Listen, I've got an idea. The commander's got only 2 men he can count on. They served together at the outpost and he cut them in on the deals, so they'll do whatever they can to get him out. If we dispose of them, the bastard will realize nobody's coming for him. He'll crack, and we'll beat out of him the location of the stash with the loot. We split the money, and Sidorovich gets the case. What do you say?
That's an option. You got any ideas on where I can find Koletsky's friends?
I have this feeling we won't have to look for them. Koletsky's buddies are wandering around here somewhere planning to attack us. A small squad has been spotted at the elevator. Help us destroy them.
I'll do what I can. I'm actually not gonna do what I can at the moment. That's episode 2. Okay,